WWE presents WWE Survivor Series Wargames.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to WWE Survivor Series Wargames. We're here for part 2 of the premium live event. If you've missed part 1, then make sure you go ahead and give that one a watch, because we're probably going to do some references to that in this video here today. But I hope you guys are excited for part 2. We have an action-packed evening here for you guys tonight. Plenty more action on the way. We've got the men's gauntlet match. We've got the men's Wargames match. Titles on the line. This capacity crowd absolutely going wild in anticipation for the show here tonight. So to kick things off right now, in a few moments time, we have the Women's World Championship on the line between Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley looking to retain her title once again, as then we move on into the Undisputed Universal Championship match. Drew McIntyre, the current #1 contender, successfully defeating Solo Sikoa to earn his opportunity here tonight. Then we're going to move on to the 30-man gauntlet match, where the winner of this event will go on to main event SummerSlam for the first time in WWE history. And then to close out the show, we have the men's Wargames match between Team Batista and Team Triple H. Yet to determine the final members on each team for that matchup right there. But this capacity crowd, like I said before, absolutely going wild in anticipation for part 2 of WWE Survivor Series Wargames. If you're excited for the rest of the show, make sure you drop a like down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more action-packed Universe Mode series and Universe Mode content, as it's coming thick and fast. Women's World Championship coming up next. So, ladies and gentlemen, moments after Bianca Belair secures herself a main event at SummerSlam, she'll be looking to regain that WWE Women's Championship. We're moving on to the Women's World Championship match between the self-proclaimed Queen of WWE, Charlotte Flair, and the current Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. But Charlotte Flair's the first one out here. She's got a new attitude with her in recent weeks, ever since that Crown Jewel pay-per-view. She's really changed the way that she sees her opponents and the WWE. And she's almost got a no-nonsense attitude with her now, which makes her even more dangerous than she has been in the past. But she's looking to take that Women's World Championship away from Rhea Ripley. The only person that's been able to do so far has been Ronda Rousey. She took that championship away from Rhea for about a month, but then Rhea Ripley was able to regain that title. But Charlotte Flair has pretty much inserted herself into the title picture, forced her way into the title picture scene. And tonight she'll be looking to tear that championship out of the grasp of the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has been quite dominant in this Universe Mode, especially ever since she lost that championship and then regained it back. It's almost like she hit another gear. But she has to deal with the Queen, Charlotte Flair, here tonight. So far, she's only really been going up against Ronda Rousey. But Ronda Rousey has made it clear that she wants Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. So could we maybe even see Ronda Rousey interfere here tonight? Possibly. That is definitely a possibility. Because if she does want Rhea Ripley to remain champion, then maybe she'll look to maybe assist Rhea Ripley in getting the victory. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. As here comes the Women's World Champion, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. One of the most dominant champions that we've ever seen in the women's division here in WWE. Rhea Ripley is ready for war. So as previously mentioned, she's been quite dominant in this Universe Mode, except from at the Money in the Bank Premium Live event where Ronda Rousey was able to get the better of her. You've got to think that maybe she underestimated Ronda Rousey in that match. But Rhea Ripley will be hoping to walk into SummerSlam in a couple of months as the Women's World Champion and finally put a nail in the coffin in that rivalry between her and Ronda Rousey. But Rhea Ripley here tonight has to focus on the Queen if she wants to reach SummerSlam as the World Champion. She obviously does have Hell in a Cell coming up after Survivor Series, so there's a possibility that she may have to defend her title there. But if she loses her title here tonight, then she could potentially even use her rematch clause at Hell in a Cell, which would then obviously give her the opportunity to still take that Women's World Championship to SummerSlam. SummerSlam will be a 2-night event in this Universe Mode series. It's just going to be the biggest SummerSlam in WWE history. But Rhea Ripley here tonight has to remain focused. She doesn't want a similar situation to what Bianca Belair had earlier on tonight. Charlotte Flair, though, speaking of, has already competed in that Gauntlet match, so how much is she going to have left here? But a Women's World Championship is on the line, so I'm sure that Charlotte Flair is going to leave it all out on the table here tonight. So Charlotte Flair playing up to the crowd, but they don't seem to be receiving her very well. The crowd definitely behind Rhea Ripley. Once again, we can't really go by the expressions and how focused these superstars seem, because Bianca Belair seemed like she was super focused, but then she almost got run over by Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch just started that match up like a truck and absolutely ploughed her way through the EST to take the title from her. So that's the sort of matchup that Charlotte Flair is going to be looking to have. So Women's World Championship on the line. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair. We're getting things underway. Let's do this. Gonna lock up in the middle of the ring. Charlotte gets the reversal, sending Rhea into the corner. So Charlotte Flair was quite unlucky with the whole Queen of the Ring tournament, because she was the only superstar to actually defeat all of her opponents on her way to the final. Batista, being as corrupt as he has been, just inserted 3 SmackDown superstars into the final due to some controversy in the semi-final. If you have missed that, then make sure you go back and watch it. But now Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair know each other so well, into an abdominal stretch here. Early on in this matchup, Rhea Ripley looking to just wear down the Queen, but she's able to find a reversal into an arm drag. And then Rhea also able to find a reversal. These two just constantly going back and forth. Many wars between these two in recent years. And I'm sure this won't be the last time that we'll see these two going to war. Now Charlotte Flair with a Uranagi, just planting Rhea Ripley down to the mat. And they're slamming her face first into the canvas. The crowd definitely is behind Rhea Ripley here tonight. I think it's fair to say that they want to see the Women's World Champion retain her title, which she could be about to do so. No, big kick out by the Queen. Near fall for Rhea Ripley as she brings Charlotte back to her feet, sending Charlotte onto the ropes. And now a stunner on the top rope, sending Charlotte down to the outside. A dangerous place to be with Rhea Ripley. Big elbow to the midsection and spear delivered on the outside. Charlotte Flair taking control of this matchup right here. Now Rhea Ripley slamming her down onto the concrete. The referee telling these two to get back in the ring, but Charlotte Flair is saying that she's going to do what she wants. Now Charlotte Flair drives the knees into the ribs, but Rhea Ripley straight back to her feet. She wasn't about to allow Charlotte to continue that onslaught. Charlotte Flair just with some words for Rhea Ripley there. May have been a bit of a mistake, but Charlotte Flair turning things around. Into the corner they go. Face first goes Rhea Ripley. Big chop across the heart of Rhea Ripley. Charlotte Charlotte Flair into the cover now. Could this be enough? No, big kick out by the Eradicator. Just a near fall for Charlotte Flair. Now Charlotte with Rhea Ripley back on her feet, and Charlotte Flair catching Rhea Ripley in midair here, and then a fall away slam. Charlotte Flair just showing she can match the power of Rhea Ripley. A big strike to the midsection now. Rhea looking to get back on top of things here, looking to dominate this matchup, slamming Charlotte Flair down to the mat. Now big right hand to the jaw, and Charlotte Flair's up on the shoulders and slamming face first. It looks like Charlotte Flair's face may have just caught the turnbuckle on the way down there, but quick kip up. But Rhea Ripley continuing the onslaught. Rhea Ripley now, she could be looking for the Riptide, connecting to retain her title in the corner, but surely that's a rope break, no? But luckily Charlotte Flair is able to get the shoulder up. Big kick out by Charlotte there. Now just driven off the knee face first. Rhea Ripley telling Charlotte Flair that this is her title, this is her division. Now she's heading to the top rope. What she got planned here? Rhea Ripley wanting Charlotte Flair to make it back to her feet. Charlotte Flair still groggy. Drop kick delivered to the nose of Charlotte Flair. And now Rhea Ripley. What's she doing here? Oh my goodness. Headbutts and headbutts repeatedly by the Eradicator. Rhea Ripley really has gone into a new gear ever since regaining that women's championship. Well, you could say ever since she lost it, she really stepped things up. And now slammed down to the concrete. Seems like every time Charlotte Flair goes to the outside, she's able to take advantage, draw Rhea Ripley in. And, slamming her face first into the apron, dealing as much damage as she can out here on the outside. Charlotte Flair does have to get the women's champion back into the ring though. Now driving the knee to the ribs again, looking to wear out the Eradicator. Rhea Ripley able to find a reversal here. The count is on a 6 count now. The referee asking these two to get back into the ring. Rhea Ripley seems like she's taking Charlotte back to the ring. Wise decision. Now Charlotte Flair brought out a big boot to the face. That could be it. Charlotte Flair just crawling into the corner, but Rhea Ripley stalking her prey. A big shot to the chest. Now stomping away at the ribs. Charlotte Flair's in some trouble right now. Rhea Ripley could be moments away from retaining her title. Rhea Ripley. Oh, a reversal by Charlotte. Big elbow to the jaw. Rhea Ripley looking to create some space, but Charlotte Flair is not going to allow her much time to recover. Targeting the arm. Perhaps trying to eliminate that Riptide from the arsenal of Rhea Ripley. Take out the arm, you take out the power game, but Rhea able to find a reversal here. Now sending Charlotte into the corner. Or Charlotte Flair finds a reversal. Now Rhea on the ropes. Big elbow by Rhea Ripley. These two, you got to think whoever gets the upper hand here and is able to connect with their finishing maneuver will probably be the one to be victorious in this match. Big kick to the jaw. Rhea Ripley now heading to the top rope once again. Rhea Ripley into a frog splash, but she misses. Charlotte Flair able to roll out of the way. Now Charlotte targeting the leg, bringing Rhea down to the mat. Really working on those legs, perhaps setting up that figure 8 into the cover now for a new Women's World Champion. No, just a 1 count. Rhea Ripley gets the shoulder up. Big kick out there by Rhea Ripley. Now Charlotte Flair could be looking to finish this matchup. If she can lock in that figure 8, get the bridge going, this one could be all over. We could be looking at a new Women's Champion. We do know... Oh, okay. She released the hold. We do know that submissions do seem to... Oh, a spear out of absolutely nowhere. But submissions do seem to be the weakness of Rhea Ripley. Into the cover now for a new Women's World Champion, Charlotte Flair. No! Rhea Ripley gets the shoulder up once again. But Charlotte lining things up here. She's looking to finish off the Eradicator. Oh, Rhea Ripley finding a reversal. Sending Charlotte into the ropes and slamming her down to the mat. Rhea Ripley backing things up into the corner. Just a show of disrespect here, wiping the floor. With Charlotte. Flair is what she's technically saying there. Big elbow into the corner. And now driving Charlotte Flair down into the mat. Rhea Ripley could be closing in on a victory here. She was moments away from losing this matchup. She's just soaking in the crowd, taking a moment to regather herself. Maybe come up with a bit of a strategy. As now she heads back onto the attack. Rhea Ripley, big clubbing blow to the back of the neck. Oh, Charlotte Flair finds a reversal. Big right hand delivered. These two looking to trade blows in the middle of the ring. Dropping bombs on each other. Charlotte Flair gets the upper hand here, but no. Rhea Ripley. Oh, these two just going back and forth. Who's going to come out on top here? Big headbutt by the Women's World Champion. Drops the Queen. Now Rhea Ripley just dragging the lifeless body into the middle of the ring. Stomp away at the arm there. Rhea Ripley. Oh, she could be looking for that prism trap. She's got it locked in. She's been successful in this universe mode with this move. She's done it again. She's made the Queen tap out to retain her title. To retain her title. The Women's World Champion remains. Didn't even need any interference by Ronda Rousey. But Ronda Rousey is waiting at SummerSlam. So Charlotte Flair going to have to go back to the drawing board. Meanwhile, the Eradicator continues her dominance here in WWE. So, ladies and gentlemen, after Rhea Ripley successfully retains her Women's World Championship, we move on to the WWE Undisputed Universal title match between the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre, as he makes his way to the ring right now, and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. So Drew McIntyre has been trying to call out Roman for maybe a couple of months now, I believe. And for a while, he wasn't getting any kind of response from Roman until he finally, Drew McIntyre, sent a message in an empty stadium stating that he's coming for Roman Reigns and he wants a response. And Roman basically set the challenge for Drew to face off against the enforcer of the bloodline last night on Friday Night SmackDown. And if Drew McIntyre was successful, he would get his title opportunity here tonight. So Solo Sikoa, up until that point last night, was undefeated in this universe mode, but Drew McIntyre was successful in defeating the enforcer of the bloodline. So here he is, he gets his WWE Universal Championship opportunity against the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns. The fact that Drew McIntyre was able to throw Solo Sikoa off of his undefeated streak has got to give Drew McIntyre a ton of confidence going into this match, and he does look pretty confident at the moment, but he is coming up against one of the most dominant champions in WWE history, the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns. So here is the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns going to slowly make his way out here. Possibly the most dominant champion in WWE history. He has his bloodline behind him. Are they going to help him retain his title here tonight? Or is he going to do things on his own? We'll have to wait and see. But Roman Reigns making his way out here with the wise man by his side, Paul Heyman. So Roman Reigns has been in this universe mode somewhat. He's been here and there, but he has held on to that championship ever since the draft. And he does definitely have Jey Uso to thank for that, because Cody Rhodes could have dethroned Roman right at the start of this universe mode at the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. if it wasn't for Jey Uso getting involved and delivering a spear to Cody Rhodes. But Roman Reigns here has to focus on the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. So these two have gone to war many times over that exact title right there. Clash at the Castle really sticks out as one of those times. The time where Solo Sikoa made his debut on the main roster in WWE, costing Drew McIntyre that title. And Drew was technically able to get a little bit of revenge on Solo last night by stopping his undefeated streak and putting a halt to all that momentum that Solo Sikoa had up until now. But the Tribal Chief is going to be a different kettle of fish. The wise man Paul Heyman is going to be by his side here tonight as well, so that's going to add another element to this war. It's another card that Roman Reigns can play at any moment to assist himself in getting the victory over the Scottish Warrior here tonight. So Roman Reigns will be looking to keep a hold of that title for as long as he possibly can. And he's doing a good job of it so far. But can he retain that title here tonight against the Scottish Warrior? We're about to find out. Could this be the last time that Roman Reigns holds that title up high? We're about to find out if Drew McIntyre can stop another undefeated superstar in the bloodline. But this time it's the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns. So this crowd awaiting probably one of the most anticipated matchups on the whole card. The Undisputed Universal Championship is on the line between Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. The question is, does Drew McIntyre have what it takes to dethrone the Tribal Chief? He believes so. And I guess that's all you really need. As long as you believe in yourself, anything is possible. But the Tribal Chief has held that title for well over 1,300 days. And he's looking to continue his title reign here tonight. Roman Reigns looking to keep his grasp tight on that Universal Championship. But could this be the last time that he hands it over to a referee? We're going to find out exactly right now. Drew McIntyre knows what this is all about. Universal Championship on the line. So the new champion can only be crowned by a pinfall or submission. So Roman Reigns does have the advantage here tonight. Drew McIntyre has to keep that in mind. And here we go. These two are going to lock up to begin with. Big knee strike to the midsection. Drew McIntyre just looking to assert his dominance on the Tribal Chief from the get-go. Into some ground and pound. He's taking the fight to Roman Reigns here. This is exactly what Roman would have wanted to avoid. Now more ground and pound being delivered. Oh, and Roman Reigns has been busted open already. Things are not looking good for the Tribal Chief, but that's just woken him up, I believe, as he gets the reversal and delivers some ground and pound of his own. Now into a deadlift powerbomb, driving the Scottish Warrior down to the mat, but Drew McIntyre straight to his feet and then runs back into the clutches of the Tribal Chief, who drives Drew McIntyre down to the mat with a Uranagi. Now creating some spaces, Roman Reigns, as he slides to the outside. These two having some words for each other now, but Drew McIntyre with Roman Reigns up on his shoulder, driving him face first into the apron. Roman Reigns is in big trouble here. Drew McIntyre has all the momentum on his side. Roman Reigns definitely has to be careful, but I'm sure he has some tricks up his sleeve. Wouldn't be the tribal chief if he didn't. Now Drew McIntyre looking to continue this onslaught, sending... Well, he was looking to send Roman into the ring, but Roman just going to take his time now. An 8 count here. Roman could have perhaps maybe gone for the count out, but driven down to the mat with a Uranagi. Paul Heyman up on the side there, causing a bit of a distraction for the referee by removing that turnbuckle pad. Perhaps trying to set something up for Roman. Roman just having a word with Paul there and then driving the knee into the jaw of Drew McIntyre. Well, ever since things went to the outside, Roman Reigns has just been all over Drew, and now Drew sending Roman over the top rope, back to the outside once again. Drew McIntyre follows but runs into a wicked clothesline by the tribal chief. Now Roman Reigns, I believe, is just stomping on the hands there. Can't see exactly what's going on, but Roman saying, "This is my title and you are not worthy," as he continues the onslaught, targeting the arms of Drew McIntyre. Now sending Drew back into the ring on a 6 count. The referee needs to be careful about getting into the face of Roman Reigns, but a steel chair just been thrown into the mix by Paul Heyman into the cover now. No, just a 1 count. Roman Reigns has plenty more left in the tank. The referee needs to be careful about getting distracted here, but a belly-to-belly throw by Drew McIntyre out of the corner. Roman Reigns here looking for the Superman punch. He delivers it into the cover to retain his title and continue his reign. No! Drew McIntyre finds a kick out somehow. Oh my word, Roman Reigns feels like this one could be all over. He's looking for the spear perhaps here. Roman Reigns connecting. Almost cutting Drew McIntyre in half into the cover now to retain his championship. Drew in big trouble. Oh my goodness, I thought for sure that was all over. Roman, the look on his face just said it all. Now some ground and pound being delivered. Roman showing a little bit of frustration. Paul Heyman telling Roman Reigns to remain calm, remain focused. But Roman's struggling to control his anger here, it seems like. Drew McIntyre targeting the leg, bringing Roman down to the mat. Now just deadlifting Roman up and slamming him back down into the cover. Can he get the victory? No, just a 1 count. Drew McIntyre's going to have to do a lot more damage than that. Now with Roman Reigns in his clutches, Drew McIntyre clubbing blow to the heart, sending the tribal chief down to the mat. Roman Reigns finds a reversal. Now sending Drew over the top rope towards where Paul Heyman is. Roman taking a moment to himself before going on the attack, targeting the leg of Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre with a quick kip up there, and now Roman Reigns another Uranagi, this time on the outside, driving Drew McIntyre down to the concrete floor. Paul Heyman looking to keep his distance here. Roman sent into the barricade. Drew McIntyre needs to be careful here, because if Roman gets counted out, he retains his title. Roman back into the ring and met with a chop. Big strikes by Drew McIntyre, dropping the tribal chief with a big right hand. And Drew headed into the corner. Oh, he may have been looking for that future shock DDT, but Roman Reigns was wiser to it. But then back into the ring, and he's fallen into the trap. The DDT connecting Paul Heyman up on the apron there, but the referee's ignoring him. Oh, big kick out. Paul Heyman trying to cause havoc and cause a distraction, but it might not be enough. Drew McIntyre, big right hands being delivered to the tribal chief. Roman Reigns can't seem to get in edgeways here. Roman telling Drew McIntyre to bring it. Big right hand by Roman. My goodness, these two go into war here. Who will walk out of Survivor Series as the WWE Universal Champion? Both these superstars want to hold that gold. Big uppercut by Roman Reigns drops Drew McIntyre. And Roman just feeling those strikes on the head there. Taking a moment to himself to regather himself. Into the corner with a big clothesline and an elbow to follow. Drew McIntyre down to the canvas. Now Roman Reigns, could he be looking for another spear here, perhaps? No. I believe he's trying to keep Drew McIntyre down on the mat. Drew doesn't want to seem to get up or allow Roman Reigns to hit that spear. As the referee is fixing up that turnbuckle pad in the corner. Drew McIntyre. Roman slipping in behind. Now Roman Reigns bringing Drew back up onto his feet. Roman with Drew, sending him into the corner face first. Roman Reigns. Oh, big strikes to Drew McIntyre. This is not where you want to be if you're Drew. Roman Reigns could be thinking about the drive-by here. Roman Reigns. And a drop kick to the side of the head with that drive-by kick. Roman Reigns now looking to finish off Drew McIntyre here. Connecting with the spear, almost cutting Drew McIntyre in half. Roman Reigns to retain his championship, and he does it. Roman Reigns is still your WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. Successfully retaining the title. That was some war though. Came very close to perhaps losing his title here tonight. I've got to say, I feel like that's the closest he's come to losing the championship. Drew McIntyre took Roman Reigns to the limit. But in the end, the Tribal Chief still stands tall with the Universal Championship. So, moments after Roman Reigns successfully defends his WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, we can move into possibly one of the most anticipated matchup of the entire evening. It's the men's gauntlet match, 30 superstars. Here are the rules. 2 superstars will begin. Every 30 seconds, another superstar will enter the ring. Elimination can only occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until 1 superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner and will officially main event SummerSlam, the 2-night show this summer. And we're going to kick things off with the United States Champion Logan Paul is going to kick off this gauntlet match. So if he wants to main event SummerSlam and get himself an opportunity at the World Championship, he's going to have to go through 29 other superstars. That's going to be one hell of a challenge for the Maverick here tonight, but I'm sure that he has all the confidence in the world. He looks like he does anyway. So Logan Paul successfully won back his United States Championship after a little bit of a mix-up between Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Solo Sikoa sent Logan Paul back into the ring, and Jimmy Uso didn't seem to want that to happen. And then once Jimmy Uso entered the ring, Logan Paul was able to connect with that knockout punch and then successfully regain his United States Championship. So I'm guessing that that feud right there is far from over. But we're going to see who is going to come up against Logan Paul here this evening in this gauntlet match number 1 and 2. Probably the worst positions to be in, especially in the gauntlet match. I would say that this is probably even worse than being number 1 in the Royal Rumble. And oh my word, well, speak of the devil, Jimmy Uso is going to be out here to face Logan Paul. So this feud is well and truly far from over, but these two are going to kick things off here in this 30-man gauntlet match. So Jimmy Uso and Logan Paul are going to have to go through 29 other superstars to earn themselves a spot at main event in SummerSlam, the 2-night event, the biggest party of the summer. All eyes are going to be on that show. So can Logan Paul or Jimmy Uso pull off a miracle here tonight? Because that's what they're going to need. They're going to need a miracle to be able to go through 29 other superstars. There's many other superstars who are hungry for that World Championship. I'm not saying that these two aren't, but many superstars have very good reason to do whatever it takes to get a World Championship opportunity. Just ask Finn Balor. I'm sure that he's one of those. So we're going to kick things off here. Logan Paul and Jimmy Uso to start off this men's gauntlet match. And we're underway. Logan Paul and Jimmy Uso going head to head to see who can perhaps cause the biggest upset and try and main event SummerSlam. Logan Paul looking for an early pinfall here. Just a 1 count. I was going to say I would be shocked if that gets the job done against Jimmy Uso. He had one hell of a start to his Universe Mode career, and the only loss that he suffered was to Cody Rhodes. And then aside from that, the only loss was to Logan Paul, which you could argue that maybe Solo Sikoa cost him that. And now the third superstar out here is going to be none other than Chad Gable from Alpha Academy. He's a superstar who, in his own right, has been having a little bit of issues with his own team. Him and Otis seem to be trying to get back on the same page, but seem to be struggling ever so slightly. Although in recent weeks they have seemed to have turned a corner and slowly looking to improve. But Jimmy Uso now, back body drop delivered to Logan Paul. Chad Gable sending Jimmy Uso into the corner. Logan Paul though, looking to perhaps wear out Chad Gable here. And a chop block from behind there as we await for number 4. And it's the phenomenal AJ Styles who is going to enter this matchup at number 4. So AJ Styles with a new attitude as of late. How is he going to be able to fare this evening? Is he going to be able to go through 29 other superstars? Because right now there's not been a single elimination. So any of the superstars that enter this matchup right now are going to have to get through 29 other superstars. Got a little bit distracted by AJ Styles going for that pinfall. As AJ Styles now heads to the outside of the ring, and Logan Paul just driving Jimmy Uso into the barricade. AJ Styles bringing a table into play a bit early on, but he's going for it. And oh my word, AJ Styles, a man that he knows all too well, Tommaso Ciampa, making his way out here at number 5. It is number 5, isn't it? Or is it number 6? No, it's number 5, yeah. Number 5. Lost count for a second there. Easy to lose count in these kind of matchups, but the history in this Universe Mode between Tommaso Ciampa and AJ Styles runs quite deep. They both had similar starts to Universe Mode, very disappointing for both of them. But AJ Styles has managed to turn things around, and he successfully dethroned the ring general Gunther at WWE Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Now, who's coming into this matchup next? I can't quite see who it is. I think it may be Karrion Kross, who we saw earlier on this evening, and it is Karrion Kross making his way down to ringside. He was successful earlier on this evening against Bray Wyatt. And AJ Styles missing with that suicide dive, crashing and burning down to the concrete floor. But yeah, Karrion Kross was able to be successful earlier on this evening. Some very, very odd occurrences in that match between Karrion and Bray Wyatt. So someone dressed as the Fiend seemed to distract Bray Wyatt in that matchup. And now Solo Sikoa making his way down here. So one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, but we're going to have to wait and see how things are going between him and his brother ever since that United States Championship match. We haven't seen these two since then. A big knockout punch inside the ring. That's exactly what won Logan Paul the championship. Can he eliminate Jimmy Uso here? No. Big kick out by Jimmy Uso found. As now we await for number 8. Who's going to be number 8 in this matchup? Oh, it's none other than Uncle Howdy. A man who, there's been rumours revolving around this man as to whether maybe he may be working with Karrion Kross. He has kind of gone quiet with the whole Bray Wyatt situation ever since Karrion Kross entered the fray. Solo Sikoa just targeting Jimmy Uso there. Super kick delivered to Karrion Kross, but he stayed on his feet. And now into the suplex goes Jimmy Uso. And now Uncle Howdy coming to the rescue for Karrion Kross. But Karrion Kross targeting Uncle Howdy here. Logan Paul looking for the elimination on Jimmy Uso, but a big kick out needed. As Logan Paul now turns his attention to the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa. Now he's got Solo Sikoa, and he's looking for the double team with Jimmy Uso here. Logan Paul and Jimmy Uso double teaming Solo Sikoa, so I'm not quite sure whether there's been some kind of agreement within the bloodline that it's every man for himself here this evening. Or could that be signs to show that there's cracks within the bloodline here? And oh my goodness, Jimmy Uso's double super kick to his brother and his tag team partner. The longer this match goes on, the more I question the alliance between Uso and Solo Sikoa. But Logan Paul, with the knockout punch, able to eliminate Jimmy Uso. Again, that knockout punch just seems to be the kryptonite for Jimmy Uso. Maybe if Jimmy Uso was less focused on Solo Sikoa, he may have been able to do a little bit better in this matchup. As Solo Sikoa now looks to eliminate Logan Paul, perhaps trying to get revenge for Jimmy. But just a 1 count found there for Logan. Sorry, for Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa feeling it now. As Logan Paul slowly makes his way back to his feet. Off the ropes goes Solo Sikoa. A lot of the action on the outside here as well, as Tommaso Ciampa wipes out Karrion Kross there. And big punch by Logan Paul this time to Solo Sikoa. And now drop kick delivered. Logan Paul feeling the wear and tear though. Already in this match, that's not going to bode well for him. As now Chad Gable looks to put Karrion Kross in the trash can and take him back out again. Chad Gable almost stating that he's taking out the trash, and well, Uncle Howdy just kneeled down to Karrion Kross, and Karrion immediately turned his back and targeted someone else. But now, Uncle Howdy slamming Karrion Kross face first down into the concrete. And oh my word, next up we have Bray Wyatt. Well, he's going to know all too much about Uncle Howdy and even Karrion Kross. Those two met earlier on this evening. Bray Wyatt looking to meet Karrion Kross here, but Logan Paul going to spoil the party for those two superstars. Not going to allow them to continue what they started earlier on this evening. Bray Wyatt with Logan Paul on the outside, as AJ Styles is inside the ring with Chad Gable and Tommaso Ciampa. I'm sure AJ Styles would love to be the man to eliminate Tommaso Ciampa in this match. AJ Styles just playing up to the crowd, stating that they need to realise how phenomenal he is, but Chad Gable had other ideas. As now Tommaso Ciampa looks to target Solo Sikoa, the enforcer of the bloodline. Tommaso Ciampa going wild here, looking for an elimination on Chad Gable. Can he get it? No, big kick out by Chad Gable found. Well, these superstars are leaving it all on the line here this evening. Karrion Kross looking to strip away that commentary desk, but Uncle Howdy has other ideas. AJ Styles now sending Uncle Howdy into the steel steps. Spoiling that moment for the crowd was AJ Styles. The crowd looked excited for Karrion Kross to potentially be put through that table here, but Chad Gable looking for an elimination inside the ring. Solo Sikoa gets the shoulder up though. Now a few of these superstars heading back into the ring, potentially thinking about some eliminations, as Bray Wyatt is sent down to the mat. AJ Styles wiped out with a clothesline by Tommaso Ciampa, and now Bray Wyatt taking out Ciampa from behind. Bray Wyatt now, what's he thinking about here? There's a table set up on the outside there, but Bray Wyatt instead gonna drive Solo Sikoa spine first into the apron. It's gonna hurt the hardest part of the ring. He's now inside the ring. We have Tommaso Ciampa with the United States Champion. Tommaso Ciampa setting things up for the fairy tale ending, connecting into the cover for the elimination. Logan Paul in deep trouble, but he gets the shoulder up there. Don't know what I was saying just then, but I think AJ Styles has the calf crusher locked in on Solo Sikoa on the right hand side of the screen, but he releases the hold. He realizes that he needs to perform that maneuver inside the ropes to get the elimination. Chad Gable in trouble here, able to get the shoulder up. Tommaso Ciampa was looking for an elimination there. Turns his attention back to the United States Champion. If Tommaso Ciampa is able to maybe pin Logan Paul, you have to say that he could have an argument for going for the Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles. Those two do have the current rivalry going as well, so We'll have to wait and see whether that can unfold, but Tommaso Ciampa looking for exactly that right here. Oh, Logan Paul just about gets the shoulder up. There's now, Chad Gable wiping out Karrion Kross on the outside there. Tommaso Ciampa again lining things up, but Logan Paul finds the reversal, big elbow to the jaw, and now Logan Paul was looking for the brass knuckles, and I think he got it. He did! Logan Paul just striking Tommaso Ciampa with the brass knuckles, and he's got some words for Tommaso here. But now AJ Styles into the cover, and the referee's distracted by Uncle Howdy looking for the submission on Chad Gable here, and Chad Gable, he taps out. Chad Gable's out of here. Oh, AJ Styles could have possibly eliminated the enforcer of the bloodline just then, but now Solo Sikoa with a spinning solo onto Logan Paul, looking for the elimination here. No, big kick out by the United States champion. Karrion Kross, though, in the meantime, is in big trouble with Bray Wyatt. And I think Karrion Kross is out of here. I think he's just passed out, has he? Or is he still in this one? I can't tell. Bray Wyatt may have released the hold, but I'm not too sure. I think he's released the hold here, so Karrion Kross, luckily, is still in this match. Now AJ Styles into the cover, but Bray Wyatt gets the shoulder up. Now AJ Styles heading over towards Solo Sikoa, gives a quick stomp before turning his attention to Karrion Kross, but he's met with a sledgehammer to the spine by Tommaso Ciampa, who now goes in for the cover to eliminate Karrion Kross. No, Karrion Kross gets the shoulder up. Now Bray Wyatt looking to eliminate Uncle Howdy here. The referee taking his time to get in position. That split second could have maybe cost Bray Wyatt and maybe given Uncle Howdy the opportunity to remain in this match. And Solo Sikoa was looking for the Samoan spike there, but Bray Wyatt able to find a reversal. Solo Sikoa, though, connecting with the Samoan spike on AJ Styles for the elimination. No, the Intercontinental Champion gets the shoulder up as Sheamus makes his way on out here. We're on to number 10, so we have 20 more superstars. Sister Abigail connecting by Uncle Howdy. So Sheamus is one of those superstars who hasn't really been seen much in this universe mode. So we're yet to see exactly what Sheamus can bring to the table here. This is a big opportunity for him. He could kickstart his universe mode career, but he's not going to do so from this position. He's locked in a dragon sleeper right here. Is he able to break out of it? Yes, he is. He can find the knee to the head to make Uncle Howdy break the hold as he turns his attention to Solo Sikoa. And now, Karrion Kross with some big strikes to the back of the head and a big kick to Solo Sikoa there. Solo makes his way back to his feet, but AJ Styles plants him back down on the mat. So things moving quite quickly in this one. Already 10 superstars deep. Who's going to main event SummerSlam? It could be any one of these superstars, or it could be any one of the superstars that is yet to come in this one. And oh my word, Bray Wyatt with the elimination on Logan Paul. Well, we did say that maybe if Tommaso Ciampa got that elimination, he could potentially be looking at the Intercontinental Championship. But now Bray Wyatt looking to eliminate Karrion Kross as well with the mandible claw. Bray Wyatt gets it. 2 eliminations back to back. He could potentially have an Intercontinental Championship match in his future, possibly. We'll have to wait and see how things unfold for him, though, because he seems deep within his own story. Can he leave the darkness behind, or is he going to fall to the darkness once more, as he has done in the past? Gonna have to wait and see, but AJ Styles and Tommaso Ciampa now onto the apron. Tommaso Ciampa finds the reversal, and AJ Styles over the top rope, but he just about misses as Tommaso Ciampa makes his way into the ring. Squaring off with Bray Wyatt here, back body drop by Bray. Looking for another elimination. Tommaso Ciampa in deep trouble. Bray Wyatt can't quite get his 3rd elimination here. As now we count down towards the next superstar. Who's it going to be? Who's going to enter the fray as Tommaso Ciampa into the roll-up here for an elimination on Bray Wyatt? No. He's able to kick out, but it's Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, looking to earn himself a main event spot at SummerSlam. So we're 11 superstars deep here. Kevin Owens has some business to attend to with Solo Sikoa. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are the current #1 contenders to those WWE Tag Team titles. To be honest, the Tag Team division seems a bit of a mess right now, as Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso, it's hard to tell whether they can see eye to eye at the moment, and Damian Priest earlier on tonight turned on his tag team partner, the World Tag Team Champions, that is. And Solo Sikoa has been eliminated with a mandible claw as Shinsuke Nakamura makes his way to the ring. So on to Superstar 12, or Superstar number 12 I should say, and oh my word, the fairy tale ending inside the ring. Tommaso Ciampa looking for the elimination, and Bray Wyatt's out of here. Bray Wyatt couldn't secure himself a spot at SummerSlam here tonight, but Shinsuke Nakamura targeting Tommaso Ciampa, the man who eliminated Bray Wyatt just moments ago. Shinsuke Nakamura, the freshest of the bunch, looking for a submission hold there, I believe. But Tommaso Ciampa's able to break out of it. And now, a huge knee to the face of Kevin Owens there. And now Tommaso Ciampa with Shinsuke Nakamura up, but Shinsuke Nakamura finds the reversal. Kevin Owens comes charging in. Probably not the wisest decision by him. Into the neck breaker. And Shinsuke Nakamura just about missed with that sledgehammer swing. And now Kevin Owens with the German suplex planting Shinsuke Nakamura on the back of his neck. Tommaso Ciampa sends Kevin Owens into the corner as we await the next superstar, number 13. So a bit of an unlucky spot for whoever it is. Kevin Owens gets a shoulder up, and it's Kofi Kingston from the New Day. The New Day have had a bit of a slow start to their Universe Mode career. Kofi Kingston could be looking to kickstart his Universe Mode career, and maybe even boost the career of the New Day as a whole if he's able to be successful here tonight. Now Kevin Owens and AJ Styles squaring up. AJ Styles beats Kevin Owens to the punch. He could be looking for the Styles Clash onto the sledgehammer. Tommaso Ciampa's out of here. Kevin Owens could also be moments away from getting eliminated. No, he's able to get the shoulder up. Well, that's quite lucky for Kevin Owens, as he was planted face first onto that sledgehammer. And, well, we've got the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, making his way out here. He will be in action later on this evening in that Wargames match, as Shinsuke Nakamura able to get the shoulder up after being driven down spine first onto that sledgehammer. My word, the action's moving at 100 miles an hour right now. Hard to keep up, but AJ Styles inside the ring. Drop kick connecting with Sheamus into the cover for the elimination. Well, Sheamus just about able to stay in it. And Shinsuke Nakamura asking the other superstars to bring it here. Now AJ Styles connecting with the Styles Clash. Sheamus could be out of here. And he is. A poor start for Sheamus and his Universe Mode career. Eliminated quite quickly here. Eliminated almost as quickly as he entered. AJ Styles now switching his attention to Kofi Kingston. AJ Styles has been on somewhat of a roll in recent weeks. Really climbing the power rankings in Universe Mode. There's now Shinsuke Nakamura looking to target Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. Oh my word. We have the rated R superstar Edge at the halfway point. We're 15 superstars in. Not long left to go, to be honest. But the rated R superstar, I'm sure he'll be looking to target Shawn Michaels once again, as he did in recent weeks on Monday Night Raw, where he was able to put Shawn Michaels into an ambulance. And this is the first time that we've seen Shawn Michaels since. I'm surprised that he's going to be competing in 2 matches here tonight. I thought he might want to keep himself fresh, but after this match we do have the Wargames match, so Edge and Shawn Michaels, maybe they won't be starting off that Wargames match. They'll be giving themselves a little bit of a rest. Now, I'm not sure why Uncle Howdy and AJ Styles want to play football with the steel steps on the outside, but now AJ Styles putting Uncle Howdy onto the table, onto the commentary desk. Could AJ Styles be thinking about putting him through it? No, he's just laid Uncle Howdy out on that desk, giving the crowd a little bit of false hope. Now Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles, one hell of a showdown that would be. Shawn Michaels into the cover, trying to eliminate the Intercontinental Champion, and he does so. AJ Styles has no more fight left in him. The Heartbreak Kid gets the elimination there. I'm sure that's one matchup that the fans would love to see, Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles. As the Rated R Superstar is feeling it right here. But, oh my word, he's met with a stunner by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was not messing about, into the cover to eliminate Edge, but no, can't quite do so. The Hall of Famer able to kick out and remain in this matchup. And Shinsuke Nakamura could have been looking for the Kinshasa when Shawn Michaels just there. Booker T, I just realised Booker T's in this one. I didn't even see him enter. That's my bad. Booker T, number 16, entering the fray. I know it's a little bit late, but here we are. Late is better than never. As Kofi Kingston sends Booker T into the corner. And Kofi Kingston just with the sledgehammer to the ribs. And once again and again, Kofi Kingston looking to wear out Booker T into the cover. Potentially looking to eliminate the Hall of Famer here. Booker T in trouble, but he gets the shoulder up. As now Edge looks to take out Kofi Kingston. Booker T and Edge going at it. Edge wiped out by Booker T. And Shawn Michaels able to stay in this one. And Edge connecting with a spear on Booker T there into the cover now. To get the elimination. No, Booker T kicks out. As next up, number 17 is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The man who injured Rey Mysterio. And we've yet to see Rey ever since the WWE draft at the start of this universe mode. Shawn Michaels looking for an elimination on the Rated R Superstar here, but Edge able to get the shoulder up. Kevin Owens now into the cover on Kofi Kingston, who also gets the shoulder up. So Dominic Mysterio had one hell of a start to his Universe Mode career as well. To be honest, he was unbeaten for some time until he came up against Gunther, and then he was unsuccessful in that fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental Championship at WWE Crown Jewel. And HBK connecting with sweet chin music on Kevin Owens into the cover, but Kevin Owens gets the shoulder up. And now Dirty Dominic Mysterio looking to pick the bones of the Hall of Famer, but Shinsuke Nakamura was able to distract Dirty Dominic. There's now Dominic and Kevin Owens going at it. And now Kofi Kingston into the cover on Booker T in the far corner for the elimination. No, Booker T gets the shoulder up this time. And Shinsuke Nakamura looking for an elimination on the Heartbreak Kid, who also stays in it. Now big knee to the ribs of Shawn Michaels. Edge looking to go into the cover here. And Edge not quite able to get the elimination on Kevin Owens. The prize fighter remains in this matchup. So we're closing in on the last 10 superstars ever so slowly. Who is going to be the one to main event SummerSlam? We're going to find out. It could be any one of these superstars. All of these superstars have their own reason as to why they want that World Championship opportunity at SummerSlam. I'm sure that Dominic Mysterio would be doing it all in envy of his father. As now he targets the Rated R Superstar. Dominic Mysterio alone in the ring with Edge right now. Probably a good place to be, because you can just focus on trying to get that elimination, just wear out the Hall of Famer, and then get that pinfall, and then you could even have a little bit of a breather. So here he goes into the pin. Dominic Mysterio, no! Edge gets the shoulder up. Would have been quite embarrassing for Edge if he got eliminated there, but Dominic Mysterio heading to the top rope, looking for the frog splash, connecting into the cover once again. Edge in deep, deep trouble, and Edge has been eliminated. Dominic Mysterio getting the elimination on the Rated R Superstar, and now looking for the elimination on Kofi Kingston here, but Kofi gets the shoulder up. And that kick to the face wasn't quite enough to keep Kofi down for a 3 count. Now Shinsuke Nakamura and Kevin Owens on the outside. Shawn Michaels, Uncle Howdy as well. Now Kofi Kingston looking for the neck breaker. Booker T is still in this match. I thought he was eliminated, to be honest. They seem to be down and out on the outside for quite some time. It's now Shawn Michaels and Kofi Kingston. That'll be one hell of a matchup as well. Shawn Michaels, though, after the kitchen sink, looking for the elimination here. No, he's not quite able to get it. Kofi Kingston gets the shoulder up. And now Kofi Kingston making his way back to his feet. Shinsuke Nakamura absolutely unloading on Dominic Mysterio on the outside. Kofi Kingston into the cover. What an elimination this would be for him. Shawn Michaels able to get the shoulder up. As we await the countdown for the next superstar. I believe it's number 18 coming at us, and it is Rey Mysterio. He's back. Dominic's father. Dominic doesn't quite seem to be aware that Rey's behind him. Approaching the ringside here. Rey Mysterio looked to be taunting towards his son, telling him to bring it, until Kevin Owens went in for an attack, and Rey Mysterio wasn't having any of it. And now inside the ring, Shawn Michaels just able to get the shoulder up. But the WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio is officially back and returned in WWE. Booker T looking to take out Rey inside the ring, but Rey once again having none of it. As these two tussle, and DDT delivered to Booker T, planting him face first into the mat. Shawn Michaels, though, looking to maybe wear out Rey Mysterio upon his return here tonight. What a time for Rey Mysterio to return. If he's able to get the victory here, he could propel himself to the main event of SummerSlam. Now Rey Mysterio off the ropes. That's the kind of maneuvers that the WWE Universe has missed. Kevin Owens into the cover first on Dirty Dominic, who's able to get the shoulder up. And that may have just saved Kofi Kingston, because Kofi could have been eliminated there. Oh, and Trouble in Paradise connecting with Rey. He could be out of here just as quickly as he entered. No, he's able to get the shoulder up. Rey Mysterio showing more fight, showing that resiliency that he's known for. The biggest underdog of them all is going to have one hell of a story if he's able to be victorious here tonight. Oh, and Kevin Owens just absolutely throwing that sledgehammer straight at the face of Booker T there on the outside, wiping him out down to the floor, and Dominic Mysterio looking to pick the bones again of his father, taking advantage of the situation, but Shawn Michaels going to wipe Dominic out. Not going to allow Dominic to continue that onslaught. Into the cover now goes to HBK, but just a 1 count on Dirty Dominic. So things really picking up here, and oh, a super kick. HBK connecting with the sweet chin music, looking to maybe try and crawl into the cover. He can't quite find a way around though. Dirty Dominic has fallen into an odd position here, but Shawn Michaels just about able to get into the cover here, and Dirty Dominic just able to get that shoulder up. I feel like if Shawn Michaels was able to get into the cover straight away, he was looking for the super kick again, then he may have got the elimination there if he could have got that cover straight away, but it might not mean anything. Oh, Dominic Mysterio able to get the shoulder up again. Kofi looked like he was lining up Trouble in Paradise on Uncle Howdy before getting caught in the Dragon Sleeper. He's in trouble here. Kofi Kingston on the right hand side. No, Uncle Howdy breaks up the submission hold, but Booker T is out of here. Shinsuke Nakamura with the elimination. Kevin Owens connecting with the stunner here, looking for the elimination, and he gets it on Uncle Howdy. I'm sure that no one wanted to see Uncle Howdy main event in SummerSlam. That would have been one hell of a picture. Kevin Owens though looking to lay waste to all the other superstars, focusing on Shinsuke Nakamura before heading to the outside of the ring. Shinsuke slowly making his way back to his feet. Who is going to be number 19 in this matchup as we slowly approach the final 10 superstars? This is where it really becomes crunch time. Kevin Owens now with Shawn Michaels up and driving him down neck first onto the knee. Rey Mysterio onto the top rope, looked for the frog splash but couldn't quite connect with it. And Dominic Mysterio again taking advantage of his father's back being turned, and a backstabber delivered by Kevin Owens, something that we don't see very often from him. Now Kofi up to his feet. Kevin Owens could be looking for the power driver here. No, he's driving him down spine first into the mat, into the cover though, looking for the elimination perhaps. And he gets it. Kofi Kingston is out of here. And number 19 is officially Mr. Money in the Bank. LA Knight is out here to the delight of the fans. We've not really seen much of LA Knight, to be honest, in recent weeks. He's kept it quiet, kept his cards close to his chest. He sent a message to Roman Reigns quite a while back, a good few months back now, after he won that briefcase, to state that he's biding his time. He's going to wait for the perfect moment to cash in that briefcase. So it looks like LA Knight's trying to use his head and try and guarantee himself that World Championship. As now, next up we have Bron Breakker, the King of the Ring, who will be using his world title opportunity at the upcoming pay-per-view after this one in Hell in a Cell. So if he's able to be successful here tonight, he could guarantee himself another title opportunity, this time at SummerSlam. So he could go back-to-back PLEs, competing for the World Championship. That is if he's unsuccessful in winning that championship at Hell in a Cell. Bron Breakker now into the cover, not able to get the elimination on LA Knight. Oh my word, now we have the GM of Friday Night SmackDown, Batista, making his way out here. He'll have a bone to pick with Bron Breakker, as Batista was pretty much moments away from getting victory in that matchup at WWE Crown Jewel. And now the three amigos connecting by Rey Mysterio, and Batista just taking out Rey before turning his attention to Bron Breakker. But Bron Breakker here with Batista off the rope, slamming him down to the mat. Bron Breakker feeling it here, showing off his power into some ground and pound, but Batista able to avoid it and roll out of the way. Now driving Bron Breakker spine first into the knee, and he goes through it again. 2 times in a row there. Now, oh my word, look at Batista. No, Dominic Mysterio slides in behind. How embarrassing that would be. But Batista able to get the shoulder up. He is in action again later on this evening as well. The Animal Batista in that War Games match. We're yet to find out the final participant for both teams in that one as well. Similarly to the Women's War Games, Power Slam delivered. And a sledgehammer to the face. Bron Breakker kind of just reminding Batista of who his true rival really is. Bron Breakker just taking a moment in the corner here, as LA Knight playing up to the crowd on the outside. And now Batista into the clutches of Bron Breakker, turning his attention now to Dominic Mysterio as he takes him over to the ropes. Dominic Mysterio in a little bit of trouble right now. Dominic thrown over the top rope. Well, if this was a Royal Rumble, then Dominic Mysterio would be eliminated, but luckily for him, it needs to be a pinfall or submission inside the ring. And now Bron Breakker and Batista gonna brawl it out inside the ring once again. Turning back time towards WWE Crown Jewel, into the belly-to-belly throw across the ring by Bron Breakker. The power into the cover now, looking to eliminate the Animal. No, not quite able to do so. That would have been adding salt to the wound with the Animal Batista. If Bron Breakker was able to eliminate him here tonight, that would have been 2 PLEs in a row where Bron Breakker would have cost the Animal Batista a title opportunity. Bron Breakker though inside the ring, able to get the shoulder up against LA Knight, who into the blunt force trauma could be looking to eliminate Bron Breakker here. No, Bron Breakker, King of the Ring, able to get the shoulder up. Mr. Money in the Bank couldn't quite eliminate the King. As now he's swinging that sledgehammer, swing and a miss until he connects with Kevin Owens into the cover now, looking for an elimination here. Kevin Owens in trouble, able to get the shoulder up. Big drop kick there by Bron Breakker to the spine of Kevin Owens. And now turning his attention to Shawn Michaels, the man who would have been his mentor for all those years inside of NXT. Bron Breakker keeps on the assault. Now Kevin Owens could have been looking for that pop-up powerbomb, but Shinsuke Nakamura is wiser to it. Shinsuke Nakamura lining him up into the Kinshasa. Kevin Owens could be out of this one. And oh my goodness, he just about gets the shoulder up. My word, Kevin Owens was a split second away there from being eliminated from this one. My word. Things starting to slow down ever so slightly, as it feels like these superstars know that they're getting one step closer to potentially main eventing SummerSlam. We have less than 10 superstars to go here. Dominic Mysterio is sending Rey Mysterio into the ring. A lot of these superstars heading back inside as they know that the eliminations can only occur in between those ropes. LA Knight looking to take on Dominic Mysterio, and Batista able to get the shoulder up again. Bron Breakker really looking for that elimination on the animal. Perhaps trying to send the message that he didn't need Triple H. But I think that plan may have backfired so far. Now Rey Mysterio looking to take out Bron Breakker with a DDT, and now turns his attention to his son with a drop kick. Rey Mysterio cleaning house inside the ring right now. Taking on anything that moves. Quick strikes to Dominic, but Dominic able to get the reversal into the abdominal stretch. Is he going to make his father tap out? No. Rey Mysterio able to find a way out of that hold. Oh, and Batista just meeting Rey with that sledgehammer to the spine. Shawn Michaels taking out Batista though inside the ring. Now Shawn Michaels was looking for the super kick there, looking for the switching music. But Dominic Mysterio is able to avoid it, but he may not be able to avoid the elimination here. And he can't. Shawn Michaels gets the elimination, and Rey Mysterio seemingly a little bit frustrated. He probably wanted to be the man to eliminate his son, as now Rey heads to the top rope, potentially looking for that frog splash on HBK, connecting, looking to eliminate the Heartbreak Kid. And he does so. Shawn Michaels is out of this one. He's not going to main event SummerSlam. And neither is Dominic Mysterio. As now Rey Mysterio turns his attention to Bron Breakker. Using that sledgehammer to his advantage is Rey. The Animal Batista taking down Kevin Owens on the outside. Bron Breakker looking to take out Rey Mysterio inside the ring with that belly-to-belly suplex. The Animal Batista now turns his attention to LA Knight on the outside. LA Knight sending the Animal Batista in towards the steel chairs next to the announce table. Now Rey Mysterio in a bit of trouble inside the ring, but he's able to find a reversal here. Rey Mysterio, oh my word, no, oh my word, Rey Mysterio connecting with a Canadian Destroyer inside the ring, into the cover now. No, he can't quite get the elimination. Bron Breakker gets the shoulder up here, and now Bobby Lashley is the 22nd superstar to enter this match. We're closing in on the finale of this one. Bobby Lashley drawing a very good number with number 22 in the final 8. And now Bobby Lashley into the cover. Can he get the elimination on Rey Mysterio? He's able to. Rey Mysterio, the Hall of Fame, is out of here. And Bobby Lashley looking delighted with himself, as now Bobby Lashley showing Bron Breakker the power that he possesses. That'll be one hell of a showdown to see. Into the cover now, but Bron Breakker finds a way to get the shoulder up once more. Oh my goodness. Brock Lesnar is the next superstar out here. Bron Breakker doesn't seem to be aware of the fact that Brock Lesnar is making his way into the ring. Is he going to allow Bron to get the pin here? Doesn't need to, because Bobby Lashley gets the shoulder up, and Brock Lesnar straight in on the attack on Bron Breakker, and looking to get the elimination straight away here after that sledgehammer strike. But Bron Breakker just about gets the shoulder up. Bobby Lashley now has had some wars with Brock Lesnar in the past as well. A bit of history between those two. As now Bobby Lashley looking to eliminate Bron Breakker. I doubt that Brock Lesnar wants to see that happen, and luckily it doesn't. Bron Breakker is able to stay in this one. He's able to fight for another day and potentially head towards SummerSlam. LA Knight and Bobby Lashley in the ring right here. Bobby Lashley in big trouble. Blunt force trauma connecting into the cover here for the elimination. No, the almighty Bobby Lashley able to get the shoulder up. Bobby Lashley is another superstar who we haven't really seen much of in this universe mode, so this is definitely a chance for him to make a name for himself and secure himself in the main event picture at SummerSlam. Can he be successful here tonight? As we await the next superstar, number 24 is none other than Drew McIntyre, the man who was unsuccessful earlier on this evening against Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. Drew McIntyre has had some time to recover before heading out here into this matchup. Speaking of which, Batista needs to really consider which match he wants to prioritise here this evening. Does he want to prioritise this Gauntlet match, or does he want to prioritise that Wargames? I would assume that the way that he's been running things on SmackDown, he's probably going to be prioritising this match, to be honest. Although I doubt that he wants to let Triple H get the one up on him in that Wargames. As now the Animal Batista with Brock Lesnar up and drives him down face first into the turnbuckle. Now Shinsuke Nakamura looking for an elimination, but he can't quite get it on Drew McIntyre. The Scottish Warrior able to hang in there and remain in this matchup. Shinsuke Nakamura looking to eliminate the Beast here. The Beast incarnate has plenty more left in the tank though. Gonna have to do a lot more than that to keep Brock Lesnar down. Brock Lesnar, probably the favourite right now, entering at number 23. You've got to think that for him, that's a very good number to pull. He's going to be very difficult to eliminate from this match. So Brock Lesnar could potentially be the favourite to head towards SummerSlam in the main event. As now he goes face to face with Shinsuke Nakamura on the outside and just tossing Shinsuke Nakamura across the concrete floor there. But Shinsuke sending Brock back into the ring. Drew McIntyre with a suplex there on the outside to Bobby Lashley. These superstars know what's at stake here. One little mistake could cost them a World Championship opportunity at SummerSlam. None of these superstars want to miss out on that opportunity at the first two-night SummerSlam event in WWE history. Now Drew McIntyre into the cover here for an elimination on Mr. Money in the Bank, but it looked like the referee went for a slow count there, to be honest. That was a little bit odd. Drew McIntyre stopping Batista in his tracks. He went for the Glasgow Kiss, but Batista had other ideas. Drew McIntyre slamming him down in the Batista bomb. But Batista's absolutely exhausted. He can't quite find the cover. This is what I was saying earlier. If he's exhausted here, how on earth is he going to compete in Wargames later on? Wargames is next up in our main event. There's now Batista wiping out Drew McIntyre with a clothesline. We're going for a second one here. Batista looking for the third, connecting. But Shinsuke Nakamura with Batista up. Kevin Owens in the meantime with the elimination on Bron Breakker. That's one hell of an elimination for Kevin Owens. The prize fighter, oh my word. Shinsuke Nakamura just wiped out the ref with a Kinshasa. I'm pretty sure that was accidental because, I mean, there are no rules in this match, so you've got no reason to take out the referee. Shinsuke Nakamura connecting with a Kinshasa on the Animal Batista as well. And the F5 connecting on Kevin Owens. Oh my word. Brock Lesnar's looking for a second one, I think. Kevin Owens in deep trouble. No. Kevin Owens in the Kimura lock here. Is he going to tap? It might be a wise decision to tap right now. The referee's down, so there's no one to call it. Kevin Owens able to slip out of it. It's very rare that we see anyone get out of that Kimura lock from Brock Lesnar. But Kevin Owens is the man to do so here tonight. And Batista just about gets the shoulder up again. It really does seem like the Animal is prioritising this match here this evening over the Wargames one. Batista clearly wants another shot at that World Championship. As now he brings up Shinsuke Nakamura, but Shinsuke slips in behind. Drew McIntyre looking to sneak in a pinfall, but he can't quite get it on Mr. Money in the Bank. I just realised the Hurt Lock is locked in here on Brock Lesnar. He's in trouble, but he's able to break the hold. And oh my goodness, the Apex Predator is coming out here next. Number 25 into the final 5. As Shinsuke Nakamura now looking for the pinfall, but Drew McIntyre also looking for a submission hold, so the referee didn't quite know who to prioritise. And well, unlucky for Kevin Owens, it wasn't enough for him to stay in this one. Drew McIntyre now into the cover, and he gets the elimination on Shinsuke. 2 quick back-to-back eliminations there. You have to have eyes in the back of your head, because at any moment it could be someone waiting to get the elimination on you. And now LA Knight here, targeting Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre in some trouble right now. LA Knight sizing him up with a blunt force trauma, connecting onto the sledgehammer. LA Knight for the elimination. No, the Scottish Warrior gets the shoulder up again. So we are closing in on the finale of this match. LA Knight going for the megastar elbow. Not able to connect though. Trading back and forth into another blunt force trauma in the ring. You've got to think that Drew McIntyre is surely out of this one. And he is. Drew McIntyre can't quite guarantee his spot at SummerSlam. He's going to have to find another way back towards the Tribal Chief and that Universal Championship. LA Knight now. Oh, just using that sledgehammer as a toy. Wiping out anything that moves, as now number 26 we have is Gunther from Imperium. Probably the most impressive champion up until that fatal 4-way match where he lost out to AJ Styles. But he has one hell of an opportunity now here tonight. And Gunther could be looking to main event SummerSlam and get that World Championship. He was unsuccessful in that Gauntlet match got a few weeks back, the one that Finn Balor won, and he faced off against Carmelo Hayes earlier on tonight. Speaking of Finn Balor, he's number 27. What a number that is to Paul. The Prince from the Judgment Day. I'm sure that he's going to still be thinking about what Damian Priest did earlier on tonight, costing him that World Heavyweight Championship. As now Bobby Lashley on the outside with that hurt lock once again, but Finn Balor looking for the pinfall, and LA Knight tapped out on the outside there, but luckily for him, it was on the outside. Of course, pinfalls and submissions need to happen inside the ring. Gunther just telling the crowd that Batista is disrespecting the ring every time he enters it. Batista, and oh my word, well, look who it is. Damian Priest coming out here at number 28. What a number that is to pull for him. Brock Lesnar into the cover though on Finn Balor. Able to get the shoulder up. Damian Priest signalling to Randy Orton that he's going to end his evening here tonight early. But I'm sure the Viper is not scared. He's back to his sadistic ways, is Randy Orton. So he's not going to back down from a fight. Now Gunther with Finn Balor up, but Finn Balor finds a reversal here. Off the ropes goes Gunther. Finn Balor though just got a little bit distracted there by Randy Orton entering the ring. And Randy Orton connecting with the RKO on Brock Lesnar. Could he be about to get the elimination here? Big upset, no. Brock Lesnar finds a way to kick out once more. And Randy Orton looking to target Gunther, but Gunther able to lock in that sleeper hold here, bringing Randy Orton down to the mat. Could he be making the Viper fall asleep here perhaps? No, the Viper finding a headbutt and gets himself out of there, but Batista's in big trouble and he has to tap. Brock Lesnar locking in that Kimura lock on the animal Batista there. Is now, Gunther going for a dirty pinfall here, and he gets the elimination on Randy Orton. I'm sure Randy's not going to be too pleased with that, but it doesn't matter. He's out of here. But Gunther using any means necessary to try and secure himself that world title opportunity, but he's got the Beast Incarnate looking to eliminate him here. That's one hell of a showdown that I'm sure everyone wants to see. Brock Lesnar now sizing up the ring general. Looking for the Kimura lock here. He's just eliminated Randy Orton moments ago, but he could be about to get eliminated himself. Luckily, he's able to squirm his way out of it. Bobby Lashley connecting with a spear out of nowhere. Now he's into the cover. Gunther in big trouble here. Bobby Lashley can't quite get the elimination. The ring general showing why he was one of the most dominant champions in WWE history, and potentially the most dominant Intercontinental champion. Next up, we have none other than CM Punk, number 29. So we're moments away from the final superstar coming on out here. Any one of these men left could be main event in SummerSlam. It could be Damian Priest, could be Finn Balor, could be the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Any one of these men have such a big opportunity at stake right here as we await number 30, the final superstar. Who's it going to be? It's none other than main event Jey Uso making his way out here. Well, I guess that if he wins here tonight, we could potentially find out whose side he's really on. Is he on the Tribal Chief side, or is he with the Tribal Chief, or is he not? Well, we'll only find out, I guess, if he's victorious here tonight. He definitely has the best opportunity out of all of these superstars as he enters this match in the last spot, number 30. Finn Balor, though, hanging Brock Lesnar up on the top rope. Now, look at this. Damian Priest and Finn Balor. But Damian Priest finds the reversal. They're going toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring. Damian Priest, though, turns his attention to the Beast incarnate. He doesn't want anything to do with Finn Balor, but Finn Balor clearly has unfinished business with Damian Priest from earlier tonight. Now, Finn Balor going in for the elimination on Brock Lesnar here. Brock Lesnar in trouble and he's eliminated. Well, that just opens up the playing field for the rest of these superstars. That's a big, big elimination for everyone involved. Gunther slamming Damian Priest down to the mat on the concrete. LA Knight heading back into the ring. Jey Uso following him. And Jey Uso now floats over looking for a DDT, but finding a reversal is LA Knight. Now LA Knight connecting with a blunt force trauma onto Damian Priest, looking for the elimination. Damian Priest stays in it though. Now Jey Uso finally able to connect with that DDT. Now taking out Damian Priest. Now looking for the elbow drop, but couldn't quite find it here. Damian Priest, big right hand, and oh my word, Damian Priest with Jey Uso up, slams him down with a South of Heaven choke slam. Jey Uso could be out of here, but the referee seemed a little bit distracted just there, and Jey Uso able to get the shoulder up before one count. Now Damian Priest turns his attention to the ring general. Oh my word, he could be looking for the razor's edge. Gunther up high, could be about to get slammed down. No, Gunther finds a reversal, a clothesline delivered by Jey Uso there. Gunther wisely rolling to the outside, keeping himself in a safe position. Jey Uso and Finn Balor on the floor inside the ring on the mat. Jey Uso able to avoid whatever Finn Balor had planned there. Onto the apron, CM Punk turns his attention to Finn Balor here. So, who is going to be the man to main event SummerSlam? We've got Jey Uso, CM Punk, Damian Priest, Mr. Money in the Bank, LA Knight, who connects with a blunt force trauma into the cover now. Could he get an elimination on the Almighty? No. Can't quite get the elimination there. So yeah, we have all these superstars. All of these superstars have the potential to be world champion, but only one of them can remain standing here this evening. And only one of them can head to SummerSlam to main event the event for the World Championship, whichever World Championship they choose. So potentially if Jey Uso wins here, he doesn't even have to go after Roman Reigns, so the Bloodline could hold both the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. But we're yet to find out whether that's the case, as Finn Balor flies off the top rope looking for the elimination on CM Punk inside the ring. CM Punk though able to get the shoulder up. Now Damian Priest with Gunther on the outside here sets him up on the table. Was potentially thinking about maybe putting Gunther through the table, but Bobby Lashley causing a bit of a distraction. And Gunther able to escape. And back into the ring, Gunther goes. Finn Balor heading to the top rope, could be looking for the coup de grace. He's connecting with it. Could he be looking for the cover, looking for the elimination perhaps, but no. Gunther causing a bit of a distraction there, so Finn Balor realising he has to take out the ring general first. CM Punk now connecting with that signature knee in the corner, and then into the drop kick off the springboard. Now into the cover goes CM Punk. Could he get the victory? No, he can't quite get the elimination on Gunther there, because for some reason Finn Balor breaking up that pinfall. Now into the corner goes CM Punk. Finn Balor with CM Punk up high, driving him into the turnbuckle off the buckle bomb. Perhaps sending a bit of a message to Seth frickin' Rollins with that buckle bomb. Finn Balor, but into the cover now after the double foot stomp, and Gunther's eliminated. That's another big elimination. Finn Balor looking to clean house here as we close in on the ending of this gauntlet match. Who's going to be victorious? Who's going to stand tall at the end of this grueling match? Damian Priest meeting CM Punk and Bobby Lashley around on the outside there. As now things seem to be slowing down ever so slightly. Oh, the crowd's picking back up again. I'm not sure what happened just there. Maybe they're a bit disappointed that Gunther has been eliminated here. But Finn Balor just driven into the barricade on the outside there. As now inside the ring, into a suplex. Goes Damian Priest into the cover now. Looking for the elimination on Mr. Money in the Bank, and he gets it. LA Knight is out of here. So we're down to the last 5 superstars. Who is going to be the man to main event SummerSlam? Jey Uso connecting with a spear on the outside. Meanwhile, Damian Priest looking to clean up shop inside the ring, and he's eliminated Bobby Lashley. We're down to the final 4. We have 2 members of Judgment Day. Where Finn Balor and Damian Priest were on the same page, then they'd be in one hell of a position right now. They could have guaranteed themselves a spot at the main event in SummerSlam for the World Championship, but clearly they're not on the same page. After what happened earlier on this evening, DDT delivered to Finn Balor by Jey Uso. As all these superstars are on the outside here. Final 4 men to go. Who could be the final man standing? Jey Uso number 30, CM Punk number 29, Damian Priest number 28, and Finn Balor number 27. So the final 4 superstars to enter this match are the final 4 remaining. Now big strikes being delivered by Finn Balor here. Damian Priest was thinking about going for the cheap shot, but he thought against it after all. As now Damian Priest looking to target Finn Balor, and oh my word, Damian Priest with Finn Balor up high, looking for the Razor's Edge on the outside, driving him down into the concrete. My goodness, Damian Priest is showing no mercy for Finn Balor. As now Jey Uso into the suplex, driving Damian Priest down to the concrete floor here. Damian Priest and Finn Balor being brought back to their feet. CM Punk sending Finn into the ring. CM Punk maybe thinking about getting an elimination here, but Finn Balor having other ideas. Finn Balor now thinking about the 1916 connecting. Is he going to go for the cover? He is. Looking for the elimination on CM Punk. No. Can't quite get another big elimination here. Finn Balor already eliminated Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. 2 big names. And Finn Balor now soaks in the crowd. CM Punk though heading to the outside. CM Punk's giving the signal for the go to sleep. Could be thinking about maybe delivering that on one of these superstars when he gets the opportunity. Finn Balor in the ring now, just taking a moment to himself. Finn Balor gonna fly, wiping out Damian Priest. Well, CM Punk just driven into the apron. How much more do these men have left? They've been fighting for quite some time now. Jey Uso now targeting Finn Balor here. Oh, Damian Priest went for a super kick there, but couldn't quite connect. Finn Balor sending Damian Priest into the ring. If these two could just see eye to eye, they would have such a big opportunity on their hands. They could be the final two competitors and could guarantee Judgment Day a spot at SummerSlam. Oh my word. Damian Priest though, looking for the South of Heaven chokeslam, connecting on Finn Balor, looking for the elimination. No, Finn Balor just gets the shoulder up. Not about to let his own tag team partner eliminate him here, but Jey Uso connecting with a spear into the cover. Damian Priest in big trouble, and Finn Balor just going to allow that elimination to happen. And now Jey Uso connecting with a spear on Finn as well, looking for another elimination back to back. Jey Uso and CM Punk are the final two. Well, CM Punk, he has already defeated Carmelo Hayes once in this universe mode, so he has earned himself a title opportunity, but he could guarantee himself a spot at SummerSlam if he's successful here. But Jey Uso could also guarantee himself a spot at SummerSlam. Could potentially, CM Punk could potentially go after Roman Reigns. That would be one hell of a showdown that I'm sure everyone would love to see, except for maybe Paul Heyman, as CM Punk will know all the tricks that Paul Heyman has in his book. CM Punk, the original Paul Heyman guy. But Jey Uso also knows a lot about the Tribal Chief and the Bloodline. But oh my word, CM Punk, he signaled for the go to sleep earlier on, and he could be about to connect with it. He does. The knee to the face of Jey Uso. CM Punk needs to get Jey Uso into the ring. He could be about to win this matchup. Jey Uso finds a reversal though. Which one of these two men will remain standing at the end of the evening? Whoever it is will have a World Championship opportunity. Carmelo Hayes and Roman Reigns must be watching on very closely, because either one of them two men could have their title on the line against one of these two men. Big forearm delivered by CM Punk. And Jey Uso back to his feet. CM Punk missing with that kick there. Jey Uso with CM Punk up, hanging him up on the top rope. CM Punk's in trouble now, into the cover. Jey Uso to win this matchup and head to SummerSlam. No! CM Punk gets the shoulder up. My goodness. We're closing in on the ending of this match. You can just feel it, the tension in the crowd. Jey Uso, oh my word. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he doesn't quite know what he's doing, I believe. Oh, I think he was trying to head to the top rope, but he's gone up there now. Jey Uso looking for the Uso splash, connecting for the victory. Jey Uso to head to SummerSlam, and he's done it. Jey Uso will be main event in SummerSlam, the two-night pay-per-view, the first time in WWE history. Main event, Jey Uso will be main eventing the biggest show of the summer. What a night that is for him. Jey Uso officially living up to the name of main event, but who's he going to take on? We'll have to find out in the upcoming weeks. So ladies and gentlemen, after Jey Uso secures his spot for SummerSlam, we move on to the main event. So once again, War Games, two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match at regular intervals. Alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team, which is obviously Batista's team in this instance. And once all the competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can only be won by pinfall or submission, and if you exit the cage, your team will forfeit. So main event time for you guys. I hope you're just as excited as I am to see what can unfold here this evening. Finishing off the show with the men's War Games match, and first up out here, we have the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Of course, he is on Triple H's side. So Stone Cold Steve Austin will be in one of the cages to start this matchup. He won't be in the ring, with the two steel cages surrounding, or the two rings I should probably say, but Stone Cold just going to make his way up into those cages as we await the second member of Triple H's team. So it seems like Shawn Michaels is also in the cage alongside Stone Cold. He won't be starting off this match. He's obviously repping D-Generation X. The Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels back here at Survivor Series. For the first time in both Stone Cold's career and Shawn Michaels. Well, actually, all of these superstars involved in this match. It's going to be their first time inside this structure. But we do need to also confirm who the final members are for each team. We're still yet to find out here. Okay, so next up, I'm assuming we have the Game Triple H. Yep. So the Game Triple H going to make his way on out here. And I'm just hearing some news from backstage. Triple H's final member has yet to show up this evening. So currently, as things stand, Triple H only has 3 members on his team. And his team already have the disadvantage. So you could say that's even more of a disadvantage. Hopefully his final member does show up at some point. But Triple H clearly going to have to start this matchup. I'm assuming that's probably what the plan was all along. The Game Triple H wants to lead his team to victory here tonight. Again, repping D-Generation X. So Triple H making his way into the War Games structure for the first time in his career. It's been a long time since we've seen Triple H in action. And here at Survivor Series, as we start to build towards SummerSlam, Triple H is going to go head-to-head with Batista's team. So without further ado, let's get Batista and his partners out here. So Triple H are waiting patiently in the ring as the Animal Batista is going to make his way out here. Is he going to be alone, or is he going to bring his other compatriots with him towards the ring? He's coming with both Edge and Randy Orton. So it seems like maybe these 3 are going to enter that cage outside of the ring, outside of the double steel cages. So none of these 3 will be starting the matchup. So the mystery partner for Batista's side will be starting the matchup up against Triple H. So I hope for the Animal's sake that this is someone who can really bring the fight to the Triple H, because Triple H is no nonsense, and after what's been happening in recent weeks, I'm sure that he's not looking to play around here tonight. He wants to start things off well for his team, especially seeing as he doesn't have the advantage going into this main event. But Batista, Edge and Randy Orton just soaking in the crowd, soaking in the moment before they head up those stairs into their cage. But now we await the final member of Team Batista, and oh my goodness, no way, the Animal Batista has brought in the final boss. Oh my goodness. Well, I would not want to be Triple H right now, because the final boss is here at Survivor Series. He wanted to get his hands dirty, and there he is. The Rock is officially back in WWE. The final boss is here, looking to go head-to-head with Triple H to kick off things in this War Games match. The Rock looking absolutely massive. My goodness. Well, I feel a little bit sorry for Triple H and his team, to be honest, because I would not want to come up against the final boss in his return to WWE. As The Rock makes his way into the steel cage, just admiring the structure. Can't tell whether he's surprised by the double steel cages or not, but here we go. We're going to get into this main event now. Team Triple H versus Team Batista. Let's get this one underway. So the final boss is back in WWE. How's he going to kick off his Universe Mode career? He'll be looking for a victory, but he starts off this match with a power slam. But Triple H not about to allow The Rock too much offense at the start of this one. Sending The Rock over into the far ring there. Triple H now opting to follow. Oh, The Rock just looking to avoid that strike, but Triple H now with the forearms to the jaw and just taunting away at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the final boss. Triple H just asking him whether he's feeling a little bit rusty, but now answering with a belly-to-belly throw, just throwing him over the top of his head. He was looking for the people's punch there, but not quite able to find it. And then Triple H responding with a knee of his own and high knee to the jaw. Now these two, what more have they got planned for each other? Triple H with the Rock up on his shoulders and into some snake eyes in the corner. Oh, and the Rock able to find a reversal, get himself out of that corner. He was in a bit of a dangerous position there. Very, very soon the Rock will have some backup in 10 seconds, that is. So Triple H is going to have to try and survive as best as he can. Of course, the match can't end just yet. So who's it going to be? It's the Rated R Superstar is about to join the final boss and try and take down Triple H. But Triple H has got the advantage over the Rock inside the ring, and Edge opting to look under the ring and always looking to bring in the tables. Edge looking to bring in some weapons early on in this one. It's probably a smart choice, to be honest, because whilst you have the advantage, why not bring some weapons into play? And Edge isn't done just yet. He's looking to add more weapons to the party, bringing a steel chair into the steel cage. As now the Rock just hanging up Triple H by the back of his neck. And Edge just tossing that table into the far ring there. Now going after Triple H in the corner. May have been looking for a double team just there, but Triple H able to get out of it. And the Rock with a steel chair to the head of Triple H. And now Edge. Oh, Triple H able to find a reversal and another steel chair shot to the back of the head this time, and now to the spine. That chair looks like it's been absolutely buckled after those big strikes, and it looks like the Rock and Edge aren't really seeing eye to eye right now. They can't seem to decide who wants to take control here. The Rock was just having a word with Edge, stating that he wants Triple H to himself, but meanwhile, we have HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, making his way down to the ring, not opting for any kind of weapons or anything like that. He's heading straight into the ring. As now Edge and Shawn Michaels needs to have a little bit of history already in this universe mode. High elbow by Shawn Michaels delivered just there. Edge, of course, put in, a spine buster delivered by Triple H, and Triple H is lining up the final boss here, but Shawn Michaels opting to go for a neck breaker instead. Triple H again looking for... he's wiped out by Edge. But as I was trying to say a moment ago, Edge did put Shawn Michaels into an ambulance in the recent weeks on Monday Night Raw, a couple of weeks back now. And the Rock into the rock bottom onto the steel chair. Triple H tried to go for that pedigree 3 times. Was unsuccessful each time though. First of all, Shawn Michaels interrupted him, then Edge interrupted, and then The Rock was able to find the reversal. But The Rock now going into the sharpshooter. Now, the interesting thing about this is it doesn't matter if Triple H taps out. The match will not end. But luckily for him, he's able to find a way out of that. As now Shawn Michaels unloading on the Rated R Superstar. And now Batista's team are about to get the advantage again as Shawn Michaels is just thrown into that steel cage. And it's Randy Orton coming out next. So Batista, the Animal, the leader of the team, is opting to come out last. The crowd don't seem too pleased at that decision. Is Randy Orton going to opt to bring in some weapons? He is. He wants to bring in some toys to the party. He brings in a sledgehammer. I'm not sure if that's the wisest decision, to be honest. Triple H's favourite weapon, but the final boss decides to pick that up. And just telling Randy Orton what weapons to get in as Shawn Michaels wipes out the final boss. Now another steel chair being brought into play. And The Rock just throwing the trash can straight at Shawn Michaels' head. Connecting with his face. And now, Triple H has been busted open on that trash can. Randy Orton just absolutely wiping out the game, and now tossing a steel chair onto the game for good measure. So as of right now, Triple H only has one more partner to enter this match. That is Stone Cold Steve Austin. We've got to wonder, is his final partner actually going to show up tonight? We'll have to hope so, as now the final boss is stalking HBK and into the rock bottom, planting HBK onto the canvas, as now the Rattlesnake prepares to bring himself into this matchup. Belly to belly throw by the final boss there to Shawn Michaels, as Stone Cold makes his way down those steps and straight into the ring again. He's not looking to add any more weapons here, just wants to even up the odds. The spear delivered by Edge out of nowhere to Triple H there. Triple H has taken quite a lot of damage already in this one. He did obviously start this match, but he's received a couple of finishes. Oh my goodness, Stone Cold just going absolutely wild with that sledgehammer there. I think he busted open Edge by just throwing that sledgehammer right at his face. Must have broke his nose or something with that. There's now the Rattlesnake and the Viper, two snakes going head to head right now in the ring on the left hand side. Stone Cold, what's he going for here? Big knee to the midsection. So as things stand, we only have one more superstar that's going to make their way into this ring, and that's the Animal Batista. So I wonder whether War Games is even going to begin. Is that going to count, or do we need to wait for the final competitor on Triple H's side? If that's the case, we could be waiting all night. Now, Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels are absolutely unloading on the Viper here. Shawn Michaels was looking for sweet chin music, but Stone Cold Steve Austin had him occupied, and the Rock's connected with a rock bottom once again on HBK. As now the Animal makes his way down to the ring. Is he going to opt for more weapons, as Stone Cold Steve Austin connects with the stunner on the final boss? My word. So many great matchups in this one. Legends galore all over the place, as the Animal Batista looks to bring in more weapons into the party. Looking for another trash can here. The other one got absolutely wrecked, so the Animal looking to bring in another one of those, although he's kind of stuck in the corner right now. He can't seem to make his way out of there, and Stone Cold just striking him on the head with that steel chair. Now we're going to have to wait and see what happens with Triple H, because the match still hasn't started yet, and Shawn Michaels with the super kick, sweet chin music delivered to the Viper. But as I was saying, the match has not officially begun, so we need to wait for Triple H's final partner to finally arrive. Hopefully he will be arriving soon, as Shawn Michaels up on the top rope delivering that elbow drop to the Viper, Randy Orton. And now Batista with Shawn Michaels in his clutches, just throwing Shawn Michaels onto that top rope. Oh, and we got, maybe the final competitor must be here. Who's it gonna be? Oh my word. You can't be serious. Oh my word, he's here. The dead man, The Undertaker, is the final member on the team of Triple H. Oh my word, but Triple H now, this match has officially begun. Into the pedigree, connecting onto the final boss. Can he get into the cover? I don't think he can. He is surrounded by Batista's team members. It's Randy Orton connecting with the RKO on the dead man. But luckily, the game, Triple H able to make his way back to his feet and break up that count. My word, well, we've got the final boss and The Undertaker returning to WWE for this one. What a main event this is. As there's action all over the place, as Stone Cold's into the cover here for the victory. No. The Rated R Superstar able to get the shoulder up. And again, The Undertaker this time into the cover on the final boss, but can't quite get the victory for his team. Now the Viper, Randy Orton, sees that the final boss is in trouble, opting to try and help here, but the dead man is not going to allow that to happen. The Undertaker just throwing that sledgehammer at the final boss, and it looks like he may have busted him wide open there. A gash on the side of his head. As now The Rock looking to unload back onto The Undertaker with that sledgehammer. Meanwhile, in the other ring, we've got Shawn Michaels into the cover here for the victory. No. The Rated R Superstar once again able to get that shoulder up. We have a barbed wire bat that's entered the fray as well. Perhaps The Undertaker must have brought that in with him. And now Stone Cold Steve Austin into the cover for the victory. No, the Animal gets the shoulder up this time. Now The Undertaker bringing the straps down in front of the final boss. He's thinking about going for the Tombstone Power Driver to end things here. Onto the ladder. But The Undertaker's worn out. Can he just crawl into the cover? He can. He drapes the arm across for the victory. No! The final boss stays in this one. Somehow managing to get the shoulder up here. As now The Undertaker brings The Rock back up to his feet. Batista setting up that table. And now, The Undertaker may have been looking for some old school there. Batista, I believe, was probably looking to take The Undertaker towards that table that he's set up there. But The Undertaker was able to find a reversal. And oh my goodness, Shawn Michaels with a sweet chin music on Edge. Oh my word, I'm struggling to keep up with all the action that's going on. Triple H into the cover, looking for the victory for his team, but Randy Orton is there to break things up for his partner. As now Shawn Michaels wielding that baseball bat with a barbed wire wrapped around it, straight to the head of Randy Orton. As the final boss is trying to fight off Stone Cold and The Undertaker in the other ring at the same time. Things are looking a little bit bleak for Batista's team here, as he's driven into the steel cage by The Undertaker. Triple H just wiping out the Rated R Superstar on the other side. And now The Rock into the rock bottom onto Stone Cold Steve Austin. This one could be all over. The final boss, no. Can't quite pin the rattlesnake. As now The Undertaker making his way back into the ring. Looking for some strikes on the Animal Batista. What's he going for here? A double-handed chokeslam perhaps? No. Batista able to get out of it. And now the final boss opting for that sledgehammer again. Just looking to wipe out The Undertaker and Stone Cold into the cover here for the victory to pin the dead man. No. Undertaker gets the shoulder up. And now, what's The Rock planning here? The Rock could be looking for the people's elbow. Off the ropes he goes. An elbow drop to the heart into the cover, but Stone Cold Steve Austin's right there, able to break up the count for his team and save the dead man. And Stone Cold planting The Rock with a DDT. As Randy Orton and Edge just looking to take out DX inside the other ring there. Randy Orton setting up the RKO on HBK. Oh, Shawn Michaels able to find a reversal though. Edge just laying waste to Triple H with that baseball bat. Looking for a spear but missing. Meanwhile in the other ring, The Undertaker has the final boss by the throat into the chokeslam through the table. He's not going to go for the pin. Struck him with the sledgehammer there, and Stone Cold quickly into the cover for the victory for Team Triple H. He's done it. Stone Cold Steve Austin has officially pinned the final boss to earn the victory for Triple H and his team. Well, what a main event. I hope you guys have enjoyed Survivor Series. If you have, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon when we come back with Monday Night Raw as we start to build towards Hell in a Cell Premium Live event.